Hey, we're live. This is Big Gene and
Miss Pleasant.
on the Pop Off Show. Now we're on the Gene Deal Show. We're supposed to be on the Pop Off Show on YouTube, so we're live streaming from the StreamYard. But what happened was they told us we have to wait 24 hours before we could
Activate the account to live stream.
So listen, and we didn't figure out these colors. This is my man Rel stuff out in Detroit, Real World Podcast, and I just was wearing this over in the hood today. And Shay had her
nephews. Let me get in here. This is their Humble Beast joint. So this is their company, and it just so happened to be red and black.
And red and black. But if y'all want her to take hers off, I help her with it. Take it.
Negative.
Take it. Negative. Okay. Negative. Anyway, listen here, man. What the Pop Off Show is going to be about, we want y'all to know this. Shit, you just want to do. You want it to be all you. Go ahead, then. You want it to be all you. Go ahead. I'm just saying, you moving it. Get me out of. Get me out the frame and everything. She get me out the frame and everything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, the Pop Off Show is something that we think that the people who come to see me, come see her, want, because it's a lot of stuff that you could be popping off about it, and it can help us. It can help me. It can help you. It just can help us in general. True Spitter, what up with you? Let me see who's out there, Shay. You know, we got a lot of our people out there. So when y'all go there, please help the channel. Go over there and subscribe to the Pop Off Show. We're gonna get it on. We're gonna get it on and popping. Hi, Miss Dickinson. Them kids went to school today? Okay. All right. You know, so Shay, you can call out some of their names you see too, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say hi to
okay, so I'm new to this, so y'all have to give me a minute to warm up and everything. But hello to everybody out there. This should be fun because during the pandemic, I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to pop off about that I was like really upset and frustrated about, and you know, I couldn't talk to anybody really about it. But so it's like if I was feeling like that, I know there's was other people feeling like that. So yeah, you can pop off on anything. We're gonna be popping off on politics.
Definitely.
Relationships.
Definitely.
Family, because you know, family, you always want to pop off on family. And basically
friends, so-called friends.
Right.
The industry, stuff that people do in the industry.
And maybe we can be a mediator and like help you try to figure like certain things out, because you know certain things are, you know, fixable if it, you know, if it makes sense.
Through life experiences and stuff like that. You know, like I know a lot of people on here is doing it. You know what I'm saying? They offering their opinion, but it's gonna be different because you know, like we are people that, you know, Shay grew up well off. You know what I'm saying? Mommy, daddy in the house.
Shout out to everybody that still receives a phone call or a text message from their mom and dad, from their parents. For as much as your parents is annoying, and I'll probably be popping off about my parents, but I love them. But
college educated, mother and father worked together. She was the quote unquote the good girl around the block. You understand?
But when you're good, you're bad.
Okay, but anyway, but her life experiences, you know, being that good girl, always messing around with
bad boys. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, so, y'all know what I'm talking about, fellas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Being the one who go to work every day, being the college educated guy, and it never happens for you because they looking for the hustlers and the, you know, guys in the, you know what I'm talking about. It is what it is.
But then we grow up and we see it's not all. I mean, but that's Harlem. You have to understand what era I come from. I come from that era, but not no more. Like that's what did you say about substance? You have to have substance.
Very much so. Very much so, substance. And we're going to be talking about a lot of things, man. And one thing I want to pop off right today, I want to pop off about two things that I want to pop off about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to pop off when Chris Rock, brother Tony Rock, came out in the media, and he said, did he lie about his brother accepting Will Smith apology?
Right.
They didn't talk or nothing.
Wow.
So I'm bringing that up for this reason, because I want y'all to know this. Whenever Hollywood let an A-list, Puff is considered an A-list media personality.
Correct.
When Chris Rock put that out, and they accepted that, and they put that out there on the media, watch out. Because there's a lot of stuff that's coming out about your boy, and I ain't had nothing to do with it. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I had nothing to do with it. You understand? When the stuff come out about him and him being pedaling his bike and stuff like that, and he pedaling and feeling his bike while he feeling it, and he doing that. When that come out, I ain't had nothing about to do with him pedaling his bike and feeling it.
And there you have it.
Pop off. Sweat, yo. I got a call from Hollywood. And I got some real good friends in Hollywood, behind the scenes and everything. And when they told me that, I was like, nah. And they said, he be pedaling his bike and feeling it.
And yeah. Shout out to the Rock family, Stacey Rock, Michelle Rock. I love y'all.
Scott Phillips, Brownstone, what up with you? Hey, Sandra Cole. Yo, wait till y'all hear that y'allself. Y'all ain't hear it from me because you know I don't want to gossip. I ain't telling the man business like that.
Okay.
All right. Should I take phone calls today?
Take phone calls.
But I want to pop off on something else, right?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
Why did Joe Biden have to sign the Emmett Till lynching bill?
Right.
I want you to know it goes way back before Emmett Till.
Which is crazy. Drop the knowledge.
Drop the knowledge.
That's another thing
you're gonna be
doing here. You're gonna be getting a lot of knowledge.
No.
I got it.
On the paper.
I got it.
Hold on.
I told you I got it. We good.
See right there.
Yep, we good.
All
See,
right.
Improvising.
Right. Check this out. I did some homework.
Not that homework.
No. I did some homework, and I was like, when did the lynching bill started? And it was actually started by a white dude from Missouri that was a Republican from Missouri. It was called the Dyer Anti-Lynching Bill. And the only reason it didn't go through, it was in the bill didn't go through in 1934. It was because of the Southern senators.
Right.
But always since then, they've been trying to get the anti-lynching bill, but it was called the Dyer Anti-Lynching Bill, and it was sponsored by a Republican, white Republican representative named Leonidas C. Dyer. Wow, man, that's crazy.
That's a jewel right there.
And it's been for a long time, and then they just changed the name to the Emmett Till lynching bill.
Right.
But it was a white boy that was a Republican who didn't like what was happening to black people that was being lynched. Now, this is what I want to know.
And pop off about.
This is what I want to pop off about it. Are they going to go back like they do the Jews in the Holocaust when the Germans was, killing them, hanging them, burning them, raping them, and they find the Germans and they prosecute them? Are they going to prosecute those guys who was standing next to the person being lynched? The person they was going around and they was lynching people, and all those people was around there watching it?
Well, first, what I want to pop off about, I don't remember her name, but the lady that lied and said Emmett whistled at her. She needs to be the first one.
No, she came out and told the truth, Shay.
Yeah, she told the truth. Okay, so why is she not prosecuted? Everybody else gets prosecuted.
I think she did it on her deathbed.
No, she's not dead. She's still very much alive.
She is?
Yes, she's still very much alive. Please, if anybody out there, you guys know her name or whatever, yeah, she's still very much alive. So if anything, she should be brought into court because like no one else is alive but her. And
But
she's the one
there's
that
gotta be some
lied.
people around there who like her. Some of those people is young. And it's like this. It's like witnessing a race.
That lady is still alive. I know because Taraji P. Henson just said it the other day on her live. She was talking about Homeboy, the guy that said that he with the Chicago, Smollett, Millet, whatever his name is. She was saying, why don't we go get the lady that killed Emmett Till? You know what I mean? And it's crazy because she still has not been brought to justice. Like, you know, so.
Jack Lawrence. Oh, her name is Carolyn Bryant.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Yes,
Oh, somebody said, did somebody say it before Jack? No, Jack. Oh, no. Danielle Art said it too. Danielle,
she's alive, but in hiding. Yes, and she changed the name. Yes, thank
Miss
you
Kitty
very
Cat.
much, Miss Kitty. Yes, Miss Kitty Cat. Thank you. Yes, she's still alive.
Ganarly dude said it. Oh shit, Sparkle Deal ain't no such thing, no damn Sparkle Deal. Whoever that
The
is.
whole Carol Bryant. Thank you everybody for helping us.
Yeah.
Her name is Gloria
Natural immunity.
Right.
Yo, we got some smart people on there. Damn.
She ain't dead. She's still living. Yep, Sparkle Dill. You right. She is. She's still alive.
Sandra
and
Corley.
PR Beauty 41. Yep, I know what I'm talking
Sandra
about.
Corley, she said, all right. Well, damn. Shouldn't those people be brought up?
She should be the first one brought up on charges. I'm just saying. She should be the first one brought up on charges because she's still alive and she's connected to it.
Jay Carter, thanks for that super chat out there in Carolina. She said, whatever, G. That's playing with.
She's chilling in the nursing home.
Yes, it's on YouTube. The pop-off show is going to be on YouTube. We're just going to air this today on both of them, but you know,
you got to wait 24
hours.
You
got to wait 24 hours. We just got the chance to upload the channel.
Yeah, to upload the channel.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. I know they're not going to do it, but it's like, how they going to go about, how can they justify go and these people are American citizens now. Most of the Germans went to South America and Rio de Janeiro. Most of them went to South America and Rio de Janeiro, so they couldn't, to avoid prosecution, and so they couldn't been found. So how could they justify still bringing those people that's 80, 90 years old to court and putting them in jail to the rest of their life because of what they did to the Jews in Germany? And here the Black Americans was hung in the 60s, 70s, all the way up to the 70s. In the 80s, they still have people getting hung in Mississippi in 2000.
Intelligent one, I agree with you. Everyone else can get justice here but us in America, and we built this.
Raw Dog TV, what up with you?
Right, and the Ukraine, they went to Ukraine.
My dude said she'll be 150 years old. She was still alive. No, Emmett Till, it was in the 60s, brother.
Right, that recently happened. Like
that was in the 60s in Emmett Till, brother.
Yeah, in a lot of people's lifetime, like that. Like I know people that lived through that, like that whole era. Like
it's still people 80, 90 years old
that talk about.
She's 88. Oh, Chef Chicago says she's 88 now. Now I don't want nothing to happen to her now. I guess she's 88. She suffered enough for that damn line.
Well, I think she needs to go. I think she needs to go.
Pop off on her line ass.
I think she needs to go into on TV somewhere, and she needs to apologize.
Thanks, Sparkles. Sparkles and Bill Will said it was 1955. Thank you.
In 1955, I think my mother was born like 1953 or something like that. So, like, what are you talking about? It was during this time. Like, there's people that's still alive. So,
yeah, that's crazy. Somebody say Bill Cosby.
Right.
Who said that? King Marcus. He said, Bill Cosby's still around. They wait 60 years to go get Bill Cosby. We're at 30 years.
I agree with you, Danielle. She still needs to be held responsible, right? She still does. I really wouldn't care because not for nothing, everybody else, they put us, so why not?
All right. There we go. This is the comments right there. We still there.
1932. Wow.
It was long ago.
Yes. She
we
was
in
an Eastern Star,
2022.
Mamie. Yeah. Mamie. Yeah.
Yeah, the mother said, that mother with the Emmett Till said, yo, I want everybody to see my son's face, what they did to him. That was crazy.
Yes.
But the anti-law lynching bill has been signed by something that your favorite president didn't do, Obama.
Okay, my cousin, listen, he was just there to be the first black one, okay? That's all he was. He was there for show. We all know that. I mean, I was just happy he was in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he did a lot of stuff for the LGBTQRSTUVWXYZ community.
Shout out to all
your friends.
Right.
Her friends.
We a rainbow over here. We're colorful over here.
Ladies. Wow. Fellas, that'd be a waste, don't it?
I didn't say me, but
he said, yo, Gene, keep her on the show. Yeah.
Well, we're going to be on the pop-off show, so. Now, mind y'all, this is so crazy.
I'm not starting, Sparkle. I'm not starting. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow, they are? They're meeting. Someone said California is meeting about. I don't think we're ever going to get it. They're never going to give us anything.
Yeah. They could give Ukraine $2 million right off the top.
How crazy is that?
Here go $2 million for y'all.
At least what they could have did for us is my whole thing about it is pay for all of our education. Like pay for anybody that that's the least they could have did.
Or
trade. That's the least they could have done.
Or health insurance.
Or health insurance. Like
trade health insurance.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And then maybe people who own their own house say, yo, listen here. You own your own house. Your family was a part of that. You understand? No taxes. No taxes on your house.
Right.
We're going to take care of all your taxes for the next 20 years.
Right.
Wipe your taxes off for your 20 years on your house.
Something like me and my friend Lynn saying, shout out to Big Lynn. Something,
It's not going to happen.
No, that's not in our lifetime.
We are the worst treated people in the world. Black American.
And we're the smartest. They have us so divided, and it's so we're so creative.
I don't know, because that boy in Africa, he just did a car from solar panels. He did it from scratch. Did y'all see that? The African dude 2 years ago, he did a solar car from solar panels, and it runs. It only do like 9 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be advanced. And then now somebody then took it, and then he's sick in the hospital. Somebody poisoned him. Yeah. Go check that out, y'all.
That's another
Pop
thing
off on
too.
that.
That's another thing to our land back. That was natural immunity. Yeah.
Bill Will, Kirk Burrows. We can do that to pop the thing up there. If you want somebody stuff like, just push the button and come up there. Muhammad Alun, I got you, brother. He said, Muhammad, I'm Muslim. Brother, can you please speak on the Nation of Islam from your point of view? From my point of view, everybody needs somebody, brother, and from my point of view. Like, the Nation of Islam is not for everybody.
No.
The Nation of Islam have done good for some brothers who needed that guidance.
Who needed that brotherhood.
That brother, that camaraderie, the fact that, they had no way to go, no guidance. Guys was in jail. Some guys who were educators and they just Muslim, they follow the faith. They follow the Nation of Islam. You understand? They follow the Nation of Islam. Hold on. April, I'm doing a show right now. I don't know why you're not getting a notification, April. All righty. Okay.
Yeah, they killed all of our leaders.
Right.
Yeah, they definitely did
All right.
that.
All right. So now, I'm a publicist, April. Anyway, so when I met Mustafa, that's Farrakhan's son, and I asked him about what's wrong. When I asked him about,
Go ahead,
Yeah.
finish. Go ahead.
when I asked him, I'll put it up there. When I asked Farrakhan's son, no, I'm not gonna do that to her. When I asked Farrakhan's son about the Nation of Islam, he was telling me how that individuals, you understand, are learned to humble themselves.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
They learn to humble themselves. It helped me that night that what's his
The
name?
interaction,
Amir
yeah.
Muhammad walked up on me. Motherfucker didn't humble himself. He looked dead at me, then looked at my joint and walked the other way. So I knew something was up.
Right.
So my thing of it, he said they'll learn to humble themselves. They'll talk and they become brothers who now are useful in their communities. So I think it's good. You know, I think the Nation of Islam is good for some people, brother.
Shout out to April, Miss Campbell. That's right. Recognize I'm popping this up to let Jack Lawrence know that you're not a buggable.
No, not at all. You're my publicist, my business partner.
All right.
All right. But you be bugging the shit out of me. No. That's what she's supposed to do, man. Cheryl McNenna. They're afraid that we get shit together. Listen to me. I said this before. Every time we get our shit together,
Yes.
we had 26 cities that were black cities that were thriving in America.
Yes.
Today, they either Central Park, underwater, or was caught on fire, blown up, or whatever.
Yeah, and it's sad. And then they say to us, "Oh, you guys don't work hard," and it's like we work hard and you take it away, or you destroy it. That's what they're known to do. They're known to destroy.
Granville Turner had over 100 inventions. He made the street light, all the railroad crossings, and all that shit like that. How many patents is under his name? Over 100 inventions. It's like a black guy say, listen, hey, boss, look what I made right here. And he say, you mean what we made?
Right.
Get it?
Right. We.
What we made?
Right.
What you mean, boy? You ain't make nothing. You mean what we made? What we made?
You know what that sounds like? I was just watching Friday the other day. That sound like Debo. What you mean? When he told him, he was like, "Oh, right, Debo, we made how much money coming out of there, coming out of the house?" Chris Tucker.
Dude said, so what we gonna do? Mac at what'd you say? What's that shit?
Mac, I can't Tang 1 2 3.
Okay. Okay, Mac, I Tango 1 2 3. What we gonna do about it? This is what we gonna do about it, right? First and foremost, let's start within our community.
Yes.
Let's take some of those guys if you able to. I don't know how old you are, because this is what I do. And shaking, I'll tell you. When I knew guys need jobs that didn't really want to be out there hustling, and I had jobs that was, back in the day, that was $10, $15 an hour, or they was working construction job, I wasn't only giving them to parolees. I was giving them for guys who I know who wanted to feed their family, who wanted to be a different way.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, I was showing people, we got to show these guys, and we got to show people that we can do different and be different. You understand? Why do you think these little Mexicans out here, you got 10 or 15 of them on a job site, and you ain't got 10 or 15 guys that are black on a job site? Because you got to take something, brother. You
Right.
understand?
You got to start.
You got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody think that you ain't been doing nothing for the last 5 or 6 years, and you won't take a job for $12 to $15 an hour as a start. You got to start somewhere, man. If you bringing a loaf of bread home, bring that loaf of bread home. You understand? If you help putting half on a light bill, you help putting half on a light bill.
This generation, you got to remember, this generation, they're built on social media. So what they see off of social media, they don't see people working, so they don't know what it is to work. You know,
they know what it is to work because they got their mom and their daddy coming in and out, or somebody coming in and out, paying that light bill.
But being selfish, I know my mother is going out to go do that. I'm not. That's the mentality that these younger generation they have.
That's why I said we have to start at home.
But you can't really tell them anything neither, because it's a lose-lose situation. Because when you try to drop gems and jewels to them, they're very disrespectful. Like there's no more respect.
Yeah, but see, the whole thing about it is, just you said, Sean Bean was talking about, they definitely teach discipline. We need to teach discipline in our household. And it don't start when the kid get 12, 13 years old.
But they took that away when they told the kids, oh, okay, if
1-800 BCW.
That's right. And they on it. I know people that had cases. Some people, yes, they deserve their cases. But then other people, no, they don't, because their kids needed to get their ass kicked. Oh, yes, yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Clover, Virginia. That's where my mom's family is from.
The wacky world of TV. What up with you? Bigham, what up with you, boy?
They wouldn't be able to pay us. They wouldn't be able to pay us. It's not that much. They don't have that much money in the world. They wouldn't be able to pay us.
Well, it's a lot of things that they can offer. You know, I believe it's a lot of things that they can offer instead of money. You understand? Like I just told you, you know, you don't have to pay taxes.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You don't have to pay taxes.
Education.
Medical, you know, several things that you could say, yo, let's figure out what we could do, you know, for reparations. They figured it out for the Japanese.
Wait, look what it say right here. That's funny. It says, Gene, you and Miss Pleasant are dangerous combination. Keep it real, y'all. Oh, 100. Yeah, all the time. It's so crazy because like this started off because like back in the days, and even, you know, throughout our years of knowing each other, like I said, history 30 years. Conversations we would be just having. It's like, you know, that's kind of like what this is. We have conversations on different topics. So you might catching us agreeing sometimes, and we strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. So y'all might catch that too, but you know.
There's always gonna be 100. Because she gonna feel a certain way about certain things. I'm gonna feel a certain way about certain things.
We've done argued. I done got his car, bad. So.
See, it's my car, wasn't hers.
But yeah. Okay, wait. Does anybody want to call in and pop off on anything? Is anything going on in your life? Your baby father's. Ooh.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah, like, is there anything you guys want to talk about, like pop off about, you know?
It's something else I want to pop off about.
Okay, go ahead.
To that, about that family in Tennessee.
Wait,
Nashville.
Okay, wait, let me, go ahead.
When the
two kids?
No, judge gave the cop 3 years.
Oh my God.
For shooting that kid in the back.
Oh my God, and his mother was blind and she needed him so he can see for her and stuff like that. And they said that he didn't have to shoot him, like to kill him. It was so sad in that court. I sat there and I looked at that and I cried. I'm very sensitive, you guys.
But you jumping the gun though, Shay. The grand jury.
Right.
The grand jury
indicted him.
Peers of yours, your peers, your same peers indicted him. Well, no. They voted to indict him.
Charges. Right.
Yes. On first-degree murder. Because what they saw in that
body cam, yeah,
and the car cam wasn't what the cop put in the report.
So he lied. He lied a couple of times.
So now, I want to pop off about this shit. The judge did not have to take that agreement. They let this white boy stay at work.
Wait 1 second. Sons of 9mm said in Nashville, Tennessee, our city pushes penalties under the rug. Yeah, they really do. Because all of them are in cahoots. All of them. The judges, the DA, all of them. Because that's what they did to that man's family.
Yo, the DA and the prosecutor, not the DA, his lawyers got together with the prosecutors,
the DA,
and the DA,
the county,
and they said we're gonna let him stay at work for 3 years. He stayed at work for 3 years, getting a salary for 3 years. He shot this kid in the back of the head, in the back, and they pleaded with the judge not to, and the judge was black.
Yes.
Or he was Uncle Ben.
And what's so upsetting and what broke my heart is the mother. And the thing about it is that judge, the judge could have took that plea off the table.
Yeah,
the judge could have thrown it out. And they have been judges that threw stuff like that out, and it was just like,
no, I'm not accepting that plea.
Right, I'm not accepting it. And we're
letting them go to trial.
What's so even messed up, if the shoe was on the other foot, like if it was in reverse, that black
the mother
man,
said
that black, yes, I was all in it, because Court TV, that's
she
like
she couldn't see, but she was trying to get to him.
She cursed them.
She knew where he was at. She couldn't see him, but she knew he was on that side of the room.
I'm not doing that with him. Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about, I just feel as though that should not have been a plea. That should have been taken off the table. And because people are your peers, they say that you are guilty. And not only that, evidence. He was shot in the back. So what's the number for them to call in?
If you want to call in, you know the number, 201 969 6168. If you want to call into the Pop-Off Show now, it's 201 969 6168. Watch nobody want to call in. Do you think public housing and child support help push black fathers out of the house in the 60s? No, the government.
No, the government did that.
The government helped them put out. Because the government told the mothers and them that the fathers, if they was in the home,
they couldn't get assistance.
They couldn't get those assistance.
The welfare. And they needed their food stamps, and they needed help taking care of their kids. So that's how it initially started. They didn't want the black man in the household, so the women had to put them out. Because back in the days, like, this is so crazy, because I was just talking about this with like some family. They used to come to your house and look in your closets and look and stuff to see if you had a man living in there. And if you had a man living in there, you would lose your benefits. Your kids would lose medical, and you would lose your food assistance.
Right.
So.
Hey, we got a caller right now. It's Dion from North Carolina. Dion, tell him your name. I just told him.
Shout out Dion. Shout out to Dion from North Carolina. Raleigh. All right. I love North Carolina. My family is from Greensboro.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with Greensboro.
All right, so what do you want to pop off about, Dion?
Hey, I just want to pop off about
I don't know. You said that you want to pop off about him. I already know what's going on. He lied. Like he been lying.
Yeah, son, he want to be Mr. Love today, but back in the day, he was Mr. Hate.
Well, anyway, you got to look at it. Just the other day, he just threw some gunshots at Kirk Burrows.
Yeah,
He just threw. He ain't talked about Mace. He ain't talked about nobody else. He ain't talked about me. But he just threw gunshots at Kirk Burrows, talking about he got receipts too.
Oh yeah, I saw. You know, I think it's something personal he got with Kirk Burrows. A personal vendetta, probably. Because you know Kirk Burrows could really expose him if he wanted to.
Oh, no doubt.
A lot of people can. I mean,
but Kirk Burrows got the paperwork all the way back from when they was going to the FBI and everything
shout out
like
to
that.
Gene for getting Kirk. Like, whoa, like what? Like that blew my socks off. Like
the president of Bad Boy. Kirk was the president of Bad Boy when it first got started, bro.
Kirk Burrows got insider's pause.
Yeah. Whoa.
I thought I.
Whoa.
Let me clutch my pearls.
All right, Dion. Thanks for that call, brother. Appreciate you. All right, later.
All right, Miss Northover said, could everybody hit the like button? We have 353 looking, but we only have 176 likes. So if you like what's going on, we're gonna have different topics, like so you can pop off and you could call in and just different things, you know, going on.
All right, hold on, man. Let me get you on the show, okay?
We got another caller.
Got another caller. Yo, tell them where you from, man. What you want to pop off about?
Yeah, my name's D-Light. I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm popping off about what I just heard about Nashville. He gave the man 3 years and his job.
Yo, my brother, they let him keep his job for 3 years. And up until the day he had to go to court to accept a plea of 3 years. And he shot the kid in the back of the head, in the back. He lied about what he did. And the grand jury voted for the DA to give him charges of first-degree murder.
Yes.
A cop.
Yeah.
The grand jury.
And then they allowed him, then they allowed him to quit his job. He quit his job right before he took the plea. So he kept his job for all of that.
The day before he took the plea.
Yes. They let him resign.
Where's Black Lives Matter? Huh? Hello? I don't hear you, brother. Brother, something wrong with your phone. Guess I gotta call you back, man. Sorry.
Pretty Dom, the wordsmith.
Hello? Something's wrong with your phone, brother. I ain't hear nothing you said. Something's wrong with your phone, brother.
Give her the number. She want to know the number. Hey, Pretty Dom, the wordsmith. Oh, I love words.
Brother, I'm gonna have to call you back. Or you call me back.
201. What's the number? I guess she wanna pop off. Miss Dom, what you wanna pop off about?
201-969-6168. Hello?
Okay, I love the concept of the show already. There's things that just needs to be expressed. Yes, Mr. Appetite for Chicks. That is so true.
Hello?
We have mad topics we want to talk about.
Hold on a second.
Later on, during when it gets nice, I'm gonna be going out in the streets. We got mad stuff going on. Okay, so we got somebody that
We got another caller. Yo, tell everybody where you from, your name, my man. What you want to pop off about?
Hey man, what's up? This Jump Street.
Hey,
and,
how you
I just
doing?
want to say, man, you know what? This type of this is normal in America. Because there is no justice system in America. You can't be just for one group of people and unjust for everybody else. That's no justice.
Right.
Because if it was true justice, it would work for everybody. Or if not everybody, at least most people. There is no justice system. The first thing we got to get straight is that America doesn't operate off of a justice system. It never has and it never will. Because if you don't give everybody justice, how can anyone receive it?
No doubt.
That's what I'm talking about.
So let's quit. You know what? We take things out of context. We use these terms that our oppressors put in place. We go along with it. And I'm tired of us failing these kids, man. Because you know what? Forget the adults. It's the kids I'm worried about.
Amen. That's right.
We're leaving for these children, man. We're lying to these kids. We're sacrificing our kids. Our kids are going to white schools where their educations are getting sabotaged. They're being exploited.
And they're not being told the truth.
Yeah, and I'm saying I'm tired of it, man. But hey, we're not slaves, right? This is still a slave system that they have us under.
Correct. They only changed the name. That's all.
They only changed the names and the language to confuse you into thinking you're free. And to me, the number one problem on the plantation had to be runaway slaves.
Right.
Because one slave might cost a slave master $500 to $1,000 to bring back. So if a group of us ran away, that's way too much money. So the thing is, guess what? Let's trick them into thinking that they're free instead of them actually being free.
Yes.
So ain't nobody gonna fight for something they think they already got.
Appreciate it, man. Yo,
Right.
Thanks for your comment, man.
Thanks.
All right.
See, that's what we talking about when we say popping off. That's what you call and that's what you do. And, and just pop off, because a lot of stuff do not make sense, and maybe if you pop off, somebody else will, have the same thought or the same feeling,
You see, we doing it the ghetto way, right?
For now.
We don't have the switchboard. Hey,
We're doing it now because, this show is going to take off. We have a lot going on. So we have someone else. We have another caller calling in to pop off.
Say your name.
Yes, sir.
What's your name and where you from, brother?
My name is Maurice. I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey. And what you want to pop off today about, Mo?
Hello?
Yes? What you want to pop off about?
I want to pop off about the Will Smith and first of all, I just want to say y'all doing a good job, man. Y'all doing a real good job.
Thank you,
Salute,
bro.
thank you.
Well, I'm gonna pop off about the Will Smith and Chris Rock thing. I see somebody talking there about as far as being an older guy, 54 years old, saying as far as as far as her being a woman, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I've been in situations where I might have got mad or something like that, but I had a good woman on my side that stopped me.
Ooh, hold up, Mo. Mo, don't go there, Mo. Mo, don't go there, because I was just thinking of that shit today, Mo. Go ahead, Mo. Tell us about it.
Having a woman that, somebody having a baby, calm down now. Now, we're going to wait till, hold up now. Just wait till after party, something like that. Don't fuck up, because don't mess up this money. Don't mess up our home. Take it up the time.
I was just thinking that today, man.
What would you have did in a situation like that?
Mo. Shay, what would you done? Nigga, go get him. Go, yeah.
Like everybody was talking, Tupac would have shot him.
No.
No, that's just jokes. I mean, you got to understand, for me as a Black woman, like we had this discussion, he didn't talk about her bald head. He just made in reference. But you also got to remember, they had beef from back in the back. Remember when Oscar White, when Jada and him was going at it. So they had beef from back in the back.
But what would you have done, though? See, I know what you had done, because you'd have stopped me from whooping a lot of niggas' ass just from coming to my parties back in the day. Right. So what would you have done, Shay, if your man was going up there to mess up this Oscar money, to mess up all these endorsements, to mess up, what the people thought him as being?
Okay, you want the ghetto me to say what
I want you what you really done. Your business side.
I probably would have grabbed him like, nah, what do you?
That black thing of not messing up now. You got a good woman by your side, that good woman side, not the ghetto side, the good woman side, the OG side, the real mother side, the grandmother side, the aunt side, the real side.
Right. I think I would have grabbed him and been like, no, this is not the time or the place.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Sorry. I think I would have grabbed him and been like, this is not the time or the place. That's what I think. Now the ghetto me would have been right behind my man and we would have both smacked. I'm just saying. Now realistically, keep it 100.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Yo, Mo, thanks for that comment. I was just thinking about that today, brother.
I appreciate y'all. Keep up the good work. I'm definitely calling New Jersey in the house. Y'all keep it up.
Yes,
All right.
thank
Yes,
you,
sir. Yes,
Jersey.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Mo. Right. So I mean, for me, like it looked so staged, which was crazy. But you know, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's another thing I want to pop off on. Yes, Nightman. Yes, me and my mother was just talking about Mayor Adams the other day. Oh my God, my mother cannot stand him. No, he didn't make reference. Did you see where he made reference to broccoli?
What?
Broccoli. It's just like with the homeless people. I mean, yes, we have to do something with the homeless people in New York City. If you're from New York City, shout out to everybody in New York City. We have to do something with our homeless. But what he was saying was, like, they got to get over it. Like, you know, some of them, they all, like, that was all of their prized possession. You know what I'm saying? And they just went and took it and threw it in the garbage. The people that was living underneath the bridge, they went and they cleaned them all out. And it was like really.
But didn't they give them a place to stay in the Bronx or something that was nicer? I'm just asking. I thought they gave them a place.
Did you see it on TV? Oh, yeah. So, like I was saying, they took all of their belongings and they just like trashed them, which was really, really sad. But yes, we do have a problem, and yes, it needs to be taken care of. But he equated with broccoli. It's just like eating broccoli. It's just something you have to do. Shout out, because that's the only vegetable I do eat. So shout out to all my broccoli people.
Yo, well, let me just say something. Let me just say this. Oh, I gotta get April on here. Hold on a second. Say your name and where you from.
You want me to say? I'm not gonna do that. You already embarrassed me and told the story.
Oh my God.
My name is April.
Hi, April.
Hey, Shay, I love you already. Gene always speaks so very highly of you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I told him the other day. I said, "Oh, I like the April character." I said, "The April Campbell, she be shutting them down." I said, "Who is that?"
I sure do. I have to keep shutting them down. They don't always publish everything. Look, I shut down the papers too, and all of them who don't come correct. But Shay, I love your energy, and Gene always spoke so highly about you. You know, even with the podcast and stuff like that. I think you guys are dynamic. I have been telling Gene, because, you know, Gene and I speak a lot about, Gene knows, you know, like, I don't think people catch when Gene, you know, told the story about Puff and, you know, Will. They didn't hear when Gene said, all right, Puff, yeah, I'm going to let y'all go for a minute. Like, stop trying to play like Will is a punk. You saying you're going to beat Will. Will will beat your ass. You got to understand this man.
It's from Philly.
You know what I'm saying, Shay?
Yeah.
This dude is Mr. Box Office. You know, the people who are complaining the most about the Oscars don't even know that they couldn't even get into a room at that place. A woman like Jada is a woman like Shay, like April, you know what I mean? But, you know, personified because she came from she wasn't as poor as many people thought, but she was, you know, not rich either. Her grandparents were doctors and educators. Her mother was a nurse. But she was from Baltimore, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but she got a lot of Indian in her, April.
A lot of what, James?
She got a lot of Indian in her.
You sound like your daddy now. Oh my God.
She got a lot of Navajo.
Oh my God. His dad told me that too. You must be Indian. Look at your hair. All right. Okay, Gene.
No, April. No, she got a lot of Navajo in her.
Oh my God, not Navajo.
Man, that's all.
You see what I go through? I had to go through this. Now I can't even compose myself. But you know, Gene, I just wanted to say this to your audience regarding Will. And you know, I love when Shay just spoke about how, you know, Gene is not easy either, guys. He's sort of like a Will. People don't know that Will Smith controls that household. They try to say it in the most educated, dynamic way possible, but their deal is that they need to break down that verbiage to where, you know, people in a more layman type term. You know, these are very, very sophisticated people, but they're also, you know, they sing the streets and stuff like that. Jada more so than Will. She's always said that she was a diamond in the rough or whatever. Jada does not Sojourner Truth, the Shades, the Aprils, you know, the Jadas, people like that, who, you know, people may look at a certain way because they are, you know, educated, whether it's formal or whatever, they sought to, you know, educate themselves on a larger level. And I tell people all the time, intellect and education are two very, very different things. A lot of people are educated and they have no fucking, you know, true intellect. They just got these degrees no matter how they got them. And the world showed us that on a bigger stage. Jane talked about that a lot. You know how these kids, you know, able to get these degrees based on their
They get handed it, yeah.
All right.
They took scholarships away from us. But let me just say this, and I'm gonna hang up. With Will Smith, we gotta like give him more support because, you know, this man has been taunted. He's been called weak. He's been called everything except a man who's excellent in black. You know, being true to his image, his colors, where he comes from.
And then the entanglement. Don't forget the entanglement.
I won't forget that, but Shay, you know, if we're gonna be honest, you know, they talked about it and they said that we were split up. We just didn't, you know, intend to share all of that. And listen, it bothered me. I'm like, damn, Jada, this kid was 27 years old. You know, you done put the woo 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 on him. But also, she said,
Hasselmore said,
not many that kid's black people would have died. That kid needed so much health and issues. And I agree with, you know, D.L. Hughley on that when he said that, you know, if we're going to talk about Me Too and all this stuff, then we got to talk about that and say that came off as predatory. You know what I mean? She was a woman in position of power, whatever. But, you know, August said that wasn't it, right? I want to specifically talk about Will and Chris. What Will did was absolutely 100% wrong. It wasn't right. But as a people, black people, people of color, women, we have to support each other. We have to not always, you know, especially those people with platforms. You know, Puff lied. James Brown's going to talk about
2 seconds to go, April. 2 seconds to go.
All right, well, I'm just saying I needed to say that because Will Smith is not a weak punk. He's not the person that people are trying to say that he is. He's actually a great guy.
No, I met him before. I had conversations with him before.
You know that, but your audience don't. You know that.
The audience know that too. You know, remember the white boy tried to kiss Will and Will slapped the shit out of him? So, yo, this he tried to kiss me in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't care nothing about Hollywood or nothing like that. And then I would have smacked the shit out of my bodyguard for letting him get that close to me.
Do you remember how bad he did Jada in 2016, though? Because you got to understand, Jada is the reason why the Oscar's so white, Oscar's so black, because she launched
5, 4, 3, 2. April. Talk to you later, April. Thank you for your comment. Really appreciate you. See you later, April. Okay, April.
yes, okay.
Whoa. Whoa. Now you know why she's a publicist. Whoa. Say, you mad at me for doing that?
No.
Say y'all to you like.
I'm being calm and cool today. Today's the first time.
Okay. We don't supposed to do people like that.
Okay, wait.
We don't accept no unknown callers.
I feel
because
bad.
if you come on here with this bullshit, we're gonna give your number to all my people. I'm gonna tell you what happened to the last unknown caller. They called him for 2 days and he didn't call back again. People call him and harass him for 2 days. So if you call in with that bull crap, we're not accepting those calls. So if you say unknown caller, you're not getting on here. Let's go. What's the next call in line? It's right here. Out there in Houston, Texas, the next one online. Let me see. Hey, hold on. This is the Gene Deal pop-off show with Miss Pleasant.
You finally got it right.
Would you like to be on line? All right, hold on 1 second. Say your name, no cursing, because you know how you women mouth are.
Yeah, I'm Samantha. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm from Chicago.
Hi, Samantha from Chicago, all the way in Houston, Texas.
Shout out to Chicago and Houston.
No, I was just wanting to touch on the subject, like y'all was saying about the Will and the Jada. I just feel like she should have been more classier than that, you know. At the end of the day, Will is a black man, and we're supposed to step up for our black people, but I just feel like he could have handled stuff a different way. To me, it seemed like it was staged, and it seemed like it was on some ritual type stuff.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, because it didn't even seem like he really just put his hands on him like he should have. And my thing is, how can you be mad at a guy for calling her G.I. Jane when you have a whole guy that's way younger than you sleeping with your wife? That made no sense to me. You know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that, but it just didn't make no sense to me at all. You know, and she's just sitting there, and then let's touch on the fact that she's saying she has alopecia. I'm not saying she don't have it, but I'm a beautician, so I can see hair follicles still growing in her hair. So it's like, how do she have it when you can see, you know, hair follicles still growing?
Well, I mean, since you are a hairstylist, you know, that was one of the things that I was talking to Jean and talking to just like my mom and stuff about. Black women. Now, I'm not saying whether she do, whether she don't, but for those that are affected by it, as a Black woman, like female, hair is everything for Black women. So like when you're losing your hair and stuff like that, no, it doesn't define you, but because of everything, and I'm pretty sure you've seen the different, you know, you've seen different textures and the different things that you've heard.
But it don't look like she got alopecia, though.
No, I know, but I'm just saying in that if it is what she has, it's just like, that was like for me, because I know what it is to know someone that is losing their hair or had to cut off their hair, you know what I mean? As a Black woman, as a Black female.
Yeah, but
but what I feel like they're all in the same circle, so I feel like Chris Rock did. No, I don't know if he did or not, but I don't feel like Chris Rock.
Wait, and can I make this other point too? You remember how everybody, the Black Panther guy, everybody was talking about him. Come to find out, that man had stage 4 cancer.
Yep.
And talking about how bad he looked. And even in his dying days, he still was going to visit kids and everything. And they talked about him. So it's like, if she does have that, who knows what else she has? So we don't know if she has anything else. So Will could have probably been feeling some sort of way. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, but
here.
I'm
just saying she could be having a life disease or a life death disease or whatever, and we don't know about it. And they tell you only got 6 months to live.
Or it could be something else. They could be saying it's alopecia, but it could be something different. It could be more.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm looking at it like this: is that the reason I know the shit was staged and I don't care what nobody say is this. Check it out. Chris Rock knows, he grew up in the hood. He know you don't let a motherfucker slap you. I don't care how much money you make or whatever. But you know why I knew it was staged? Samantha, your name was Samantha, right?
Yes.
Hi, Samantha. You do hair?
Yes, I do.
You want to do my hair?
You ain't got no hair, G.
I didn't say my hair. I said my Samantha. Anyway, Samantha. Listen here, you know how I know it was staged, babe?
Go ahead, tell me.
Will Smith never looked back and see was Chris Rock gonna run up on him and do a damn thing. He never looked back. You understand what I'm saying? So if you slap somebody, you're gonna look back and see if they gonna do something. Run up on you, tackle you, do anything.
That is true.
That man never looked back and see was he gonna do anything. That's staged, brother. That's staged.
Y'all gotta remember, some of these celebrities, I don't know. I'm like, my head, I have my third eye open, so I feel like these celebrities are here to distract us.
I think that I think the ritual was. Somebody said it was a ritual for the Illuminati, because Will came out there when he did his speech. He put his right hand in between his.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yep.
Yep. I'm on it. My third eye open.
Yeah,
they got
that's Shakira, yeah.
I know they're gonna say we crazy, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third.
Yeah, but hey, you gotta open that third eye up. We're gonna be crazy when these food shortages happen. We're gonna be crazy when this war starts. Y'all better open y'all eyes.
Amen.
Thank y'all.
Yes, thank you.
All right, bye.
Yo, it is. It's crazy out here. All right, we got another caller. Thanks everybody for calling in. Thanks for everybody listening.
Hey, Coco. I think it's Coco. Say your name and where you from.
Yeah, what's up? This Coco from South Carolina.
South Kakalaki?
Ooh, I like the way you talk. What part of South Carolina you from?
Yeah, around the Greenville and the Columbia area.
Hey.
Shout out to you guys over there. I have family in Columbia and Charleston.
They darker than her though.
15. So
Cause you know them niggas is hot down there.
yeah, we get real hot. We like,
They crispy black. Coco, what you want to know, baby? Go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to say that is it Shay? She looks very good. She blends in with the camera like she looks very good.
Miss Pleasant. That's her name, Miss Pleasant.
Well, Gene, I guess because of the years of knowing 30 plus years, he's always called me Shay Boogie or Shay. So I told him I wanted to use Miss Pleasant, so he's getting, but thank you. Thanks, I appreciate it. I was kind of nervous and scared. I appreciate it.
Oh no, don't be nervous and scared. You look very good, and we like you, and we hope you come back to the show, Miss Pleasant. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on, the racism that's out here, because in South Carolina, I had got, like, a ticket. It was, like, 6 in the afternoon, and the cop pulled me over. He said he followed me 3 lights, and he said that I had my park lights on. And I'm like, if I had park lights on, then why didn't you pull me over ahead of time if you followed me 3 lights?
Right.
Well, how could you have park lights on and you driving?
That's why I'm saying, and then, okay, so anyways, he pulls me over. He gave me a ticket for like $1,100. Then he said also that I tried to evade police because I rolled the window up on him because he was trying to reach up in my car. And we don't play that around here because it be a lot of deaths in South Carolina. People don't realize it, but it's a lot of deaths. People be shooting all the time through the cars and stuff. And I don't know. And he had his flashlight in his hand.
You was by yourself?
I was by myself, yeah.
Did you? But what did you do? Let me find out. What did you do in that case?
So basically, what I did is I went and got me a lawyer. His name is Daniel Steiner. He has like multiple family that's in Atlanta, and he actually, tried to help me fight the ticket or whatever. But and also helped me get that charge dropped. But I still had to end up paying this man $50. I still had to end up paying $50 for the ticket. Because like they wouldn't budge, like I just didn't understand like how in the world, like how you gonna say I had on my park lights and you followed me for 3 lights? I just don't understand. Why didn't you then pull me over and say, hey, you got park lights on, like hey.
How do you have park lights on? You can only have park lights on when your car's in park.
All right, because I'm kind of upset. Let me take it from here.
No,
on the officer. I want to pop off on the
before
officer.
you pop off on the officer.
$50.
Hold up. I want to help her, Jay.
He gave me an $1,100 ticket. He also tried to put a charge on me for evading police because he put his hand in the window, and he also had in his other hand the flashlight, and he was beating on my window. So I rolled the window up on him. I got.
You're female. You by yourself, of course.
Okay, now let me ask you a question.
Law enforcement.
Former. Did you go to the civilian complaint board or file any charges against him?
Yeah, I got his badge number and stuff like that, and I went to the actual the actual place that he's stationed at, where they do all the paperwork at, but that he's stationed at, that he goes back to drop off the cars and stuff like that. I actually filed a complaint through them.
Mm-hmm.
And they took my complaint or whatever, and they said that they'll also present this in court. That
right.
I, filed a complaint against him, but I still, like I said, I had that good lawyer, and I appreciate him, but I was like, dang, I still had to pay money out of my pocket.
But still, sweetheart, whether you got your $50 and everything like that, you still could go to what they call, the state has what they call a civilian review board in every state, that when a cop, a lawyer, or any kind of public official does something that's wrong to you, you could file a complaint and they have to do a review with that. Make sure you do that and stay on top of it. So whenever he do somebody else like that, they already know that there has been complaints against him. See, what happens is we let people get away with shit and don't make a complaint against them. Once you start making complaints against them, it adds up because somebody else is making a complaint against them. And then when they go do something, they look at it and say, yo, look at all these complaints he had before this. Why did y'all have him on the job?
Okay, Okay, see, I didn't know that. What I did is I went and filed a police report at the police station that he was stationed at, where he go and drop his car off at.
Nah, baby, you gotta go through you gotta ask for the civilian review board, or call the state and tell the state you need to make a formal complaint against a cop who was harassing you, beating your car at the window. He also I know he cursed you and he used profanity.
He said some nasty
And
stuff,
and what happens is that all officers, they have a code of conduct, and they sign this to say they didn't go by the code of conduct.
Yes.
So now, if an officer use any kind of profanity to you or around you, you can still press charges and say he was using profanity. He cursed me. I feel so bad every time I go and look in my mirror. I just see him cursing me. I need a check.
PTSD. Yeah.
No, Coco, I'm just messing with you, baby. But go do that.
Situation, Gene, because I'm a type of person, like, I don't bother nobody. I ain't never had no no
Police contact. Yeah, that can definitely upset you. That can definitely upset you.
Yeah, and I just wanted to get away from him, and I mean, I didn't want to have no dealings with him because I had to actually go there and see him again, and he was still. And then the only reason why they really I guess had because the judge was saying we're gonna grant you and let you off and only have you pay $50 is because he put in his police report that he followed me 3 lights. He put that in there. So
and with your partner, because you could have been, if that was the case, you could have been a menace to anybody that was on the road with you because you had your so-called park lights on for 3 lights. And the officer who saw you on the first light should have stopped you on the first light.
Yeah, he said this was the same officer, Gene.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He should have stopped you on the first light. He was lying. That's what and they knew he was lying. Because the judge said, how she got her park lights on when she driving? I don't know.
That's crazy.
Maybe that's the new kind of car you got. What kind of car you got, Coco? No, I'm just messing with you. You ain't gotta say that, Coco. You ain't gotta say that.
Nissan Altima, Gene. That ain't nothing.
Yeah. All right, baby.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, but it's a lot of racism going on, and
it's always have, it's always will, and it's always gonna be. That number out there is 201-969-6168. We're going to take a few more calls after we answer these other calls. Thanks, Coco. Appreciate your call, Mama.
Thanks, Coco. Be safe down there in South Carolina, Mama.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Blessings.
Blessings to you also.
Yes.
Let me get some of these people on here from Philly.
No, you white boy in there, Nicholas. We have some other white people.
Go out of here. Hello?
Hello, this is Gene and Miss Pleasant at the Pop-Off Show. Who am I speaking with you?
This is Kelly, pretty down to wordsmith.
Oh, we looking at you on that. Pretty down to wordsmith. I read some more poetry too, Shay.
Oh.
No, don't let him do me like that.
Shay.
He listened to my most violent, profane poem I ever wrote, and that was it. So that's how he sees me, but I'm actually quite the lady.
That's right.
I was scared.
Wordsmith. When I saw Wordsmith, I'm like, okay.
After I read that, I was scared.
Right.
I already know but yeah, that's not me. I'm more than that, Big Gene. But yeah, it's Kelly calling from Philly, pretty down to wordsmith. But what I was gonna call about was earlier we were talking about discipline, and you had mentioned how they took away our pretty much right to discipline our children because of getting CPS involved and all of that. And now, what I wanted to say about that is, yes, we've been conditioned to the point where violence was the way we were disciplining our children, but that's actually something we learned through slavery.
Correct.
Thank you.
We actually learned those violent disciplines through
We were loving. We were loving. We didn't even have weapons.
We're righteous. Exactly. We're righteous as the black people.
But Kelly, Pretty Don. What's your name?
Miss Wordsmith. I like Wordsmith. I love Wordsmith.
Or what? Or what?
Okay.
Kelly.
Kelly.
I like Kelly. Kelly.
That's my sister's last name, Kelly.
Kelly. Do you know why we learned that through slavery? Can I tell you why?
Drop it.
Of course. I'm listening to you, Big James.
All right. We learned that through slavery so we could save our kids' life. Because when Master had somebody beat the kid, Master used to almost beat him till he was dead.
Right.
So then we had to say, Master, don't worry about it. I beat his ass. I beat him, Master.
Right.
You understand? So that's how we learned how to discipline our kids. I learned that myself. You understand? And my daughters them fought me for spanking them, but I didn't know any better.
Right.
But when I learned, I didn't. When I learned, I didn't. But we learned that so it could save our kids' life, because they was beating them. They were beating our kids. They were beating our kids till they were, halfway dead.
Right.
Of course. All right. So thank you for that history, because I didn't even think of that, and that makes perfect sense. But what I was gonna say is, with that being said, so that was the only way we really knew, because after the decade, the generations and generations, now it's like a part, and then it became like a part of this is what we do. And so yes, it turned out well for a lot of us, the older generations who were disciplined that way. It turned out well for a lot of us, but it also did bring violence into the inherent part of us as black people and the way we handle things, as well. It all had those type of effects. But so, all right, they took that away, but now we have to learn a different way to discipline without the violence, and that is definitely ways to do that, And so now it's up to us as parents to learn how to, because from the beginning, like my daughters, I have an 18-year-old, I have a 8-year-old, and I have a 5-year-old, and all girls, and they are the most well-behaved. They don't play with me, and I don't beat them.
As they should. They shouldn't play about you.
And Kelly, not to stop you, and if they read your poems, I wouldn't play with you either.
Oh, I gotta read this poem, Kelly.
There's a way, as long as you get them when they're very all the way from birth, and you instill in them, you don't play with me. If you do something is going to happen that you're not going to like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But then you also bring that love in with it, and so by them having that balance of love and discipline, then we raise them right. But so the problem with these children coming up, it's not so much that we can't hit them, but it's that they're not getting any type of discipline, period.
I agree.
Right, and then you used to have the ones who was getting all the discipline, but not the love. So now we just got to find a way to relearn it and do it all as a total package. That's all I wanted to say.
Yes, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Kel. Be good.
Okay, so this is from
All right.
This is from Miss Libra Queen. She said, Big Gene, what was your thoughts when you got home from Cali after Big was murdered, and what was the first thing you did? So what was your thoughts when you got home from Cali?
I went to the block.
Right. I was just about to say, right, you came to see us. You came to 12th and 8th Avenue. That's the first thing you touched down. You came to see everybody that she was good. Right.
Told everybody what happened. That I didn't call. I'd already called Shay. I'd already called Slick.
Yeah.
So I called.
We already knew when his plane was landing. We knew everything.
So it was good. I let everybody know it was good. I was in a daze. I'm saying. Let me lean on this way.
Yeah.
I was in a daze because everything that I told them prior to it happened. I told Slick. I told Shay them, yo, one of us gonna get killed out here tonight. They told me, well, don't go to the party.
I was bugging. I was like, yo, no, don't, like, first
of all. Because I told Puff said, yo, you ain't got to go.
Yeah.
You feel like that, you ain't gotta go. And Slick say don't go, Shay say don't go. But then if I left them out there like that, then they were like, yo.
His integrity, that's what it was, his integrity. His integrity was that, you know, like.
And I still want to get paid too.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yo, but I was like, yo, man, I didn't want to lead them out like that. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yo, I'm going to go.
Once you told me Wolf didn't make, because you had the red eye. You
Yeah.
got on the red eye, me and you were on the phone, and you saying, yo, Shay, I got Wolf ticket. And I'm like, wait, hold
Wolf
on.
ain't
Wolf, wait, hold on. Wolf ain't going? I was like, yo.
Yeah, sure had his ticket.
So, okay,
But
what was the first thing you did, right?
so
You said you came to the block.
I came to the block. I did went home, showered, you know, shave, went to the block.
Gene, it says, somebody said, Gene, why they didn't fly? Why they didn't fly you out with Puff? Because they took Puff all the way over
They took Puff to
San Francisco, right?
I wasn't going with Puff. Me and Puff had it out. We had it out the hospital. If you seen part 3, you know, when he grabbed me by my arms, he was like, yo, Gene, we gotta pray. I said, pray for what? That nigga dead. And pushed that nigga off me. Then I went with Chaz and them from that on. I went with Chaz and them. I was in the car with Chaz and them. I wasn't getting on no plane with that nigga. None of that. You understand? But anyway.
Dennis Bridgewater says Puff should have gave Wolf those tour buses. I agree. 50-50 is hindsight, I'm pretty sure.
Right. So if he gave us if he gave the tour buses, then Big would be alive, and now wasn't. I don't think that's what he wanted. Shit, wanted to be real, to keep it real. If we got tour buses, we had enough people to do whatever we need to do. You know what I'm saying? We had the whole block lined up, and everything would have been all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to put security in the right places. You know what I'm saying? If we had enough people.
And that just goes to what you said the other day when I was watching your show, which was so crazy. Like, everybody knows protocol. If you're in a caravan and you see one car run the light, and you said women know this because women, we're smart. Everybody run the light. Everybody will deal with police because that's how y'all used to do us. I used to be in the car running the light. I don't care. I'm with them. You pull me over, they pulling over. We running lights. Like funerals, wherever we wanted to get around the city, we ran lights. Because they had most of the police
with us. You know what I'm saying? Sergeant Bell.
We never got tickets. We never got tickets in Harlem.
Part of our crew.
They knew our license plate, so wherever we would park at, we never got tickets. Or if we got tickets, we took it up to the 2/8 precinct. Yeah.
Snitching.
Sorry. But anyway, we've been on here for a minute.
Yeah. Listen here. I'm gonna take a couple more calls because I gotta be nice to the people that support us.
Thank you guys so much.
Texas.
This is definitely something new for me. It's been going cool so far. I'll have more things to pop off on because I have a lot to pop off on.
Let me see if I call this person from St. Louis.
We're gonna be going out in the streets when it comes summertime. We're gonna be doing skits. Like, we have so much like planned for the pop off show because it's like different things you can pop off doing and saying.
From the pop off show. All right, hold on. Let me get you right here. Say your name, where you from, and where you want to pop off about, Playboy.
Hey, this is Jump Street. I'm from Missouri.
What part of Missouri?
St. Louis, man.
Oh, St. Louis in the house.
St. Louis Mo, show me St.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to get to that St. Paul and that fried rice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
you know about that, Don. I know you said you from the look like you.
Come on, man. Listen here, man. Born and raised there. You know what I mean?
All right. So you know all about that. You know when people come by town, they say, hey, man, if they from St. Louis, they say they bring me back some White Castles, some Chinese food.
Nah, I don't want no White Castle, man. I think the Chinese food. I don't want no White Castle.
So anyway, yeah, man. I was just talking to a buddy of mine a few minutes ago when we talked about the whole Will Smith and Chris Rock debacle at the Academy Awards, and I was explaining to him why, to me, it was fake. It was staged.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was staged like that 35 years ago when the Oscars had fell off, and with David Letterman, it was staged like that before too.
They needed
But-
more ratings, and
Yeah,
that got them a
and-
lot of ratings.
Exactly.
And then like
Nobody's watching television anymore. So they do things like this to generate ratings and excitement and stuff like that.
people talking about, because ain't no way nobody gonna slap the shit out of nobody, and not one of this motherfucker gonna run up on me, gonna do something, run behind me, do whatever. He walked away from like, yeah, I ain't
And
worried
I
about
mean, I
doing
know
that.
Chris is not no punk. I mean,
Well, he part of the Browns. He part of the Brown family.
yeah.
You know what, Mr.? You're right. He's not a punk, but he was in on it, so he knew it was coming.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right, because I watched it in slow motion, and it kind of was like he was laughing, and I kind of heard like the smack sound. I mean, I don't know.
Will was smiling when he came up on stage. He was smiling after he slapped him and turned around and walked off the stage. That was all staged.
And then he had to really say, keep my fucking wife out your mouth.
No. Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking wife. My mouth. Yeah.
The thing is this, and I was talking to some guys on my job about that, and I said, well, he's trying to sell it. That's why he did that.
That's what he
Of
did.
course,
He
he
was
had
trying to
to.
sell it.
He had to.
I said, because if you don't try to sell it, what's the sense in doing it to begin with?
Right.
The thing is, you got to remember, these are actors, okay? Their job is to trick you.
Yes.
Their job is to keep you
Yes,
interested.
and they were acting. And not only that, but you have to also remember the Oscars are written point by point. 1, 2, 3. There's no going off cuss.
Oh,
There's
but
no
hold
none
on.
of that.
But let me. Can I mess with y'all head a little bit?
Okay.
Right. Who sponsors the Oscars? Pfizer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Yeah, how convenient.
Hold on. Pfizer sponsors the Oscars. Guess what they just came out with?
Another shot.
A medication that's supposed to cure alopecia.
Wow. So this goes hand in hand. I'm connecting the dots.
Go look it up. If you think I'm lying, go look it up.
Right.
You got to do your homework on this shit.
That's right.
Pfizer sponsors the Oscars. They just made a medication that what?
Gears towards alopecia.
Gears towards alopecia, curing alopecia.
Wow. Now you just hit me on something I didn't know.
Go check it out.
Wow.
Man.
That's deep. That's deep. But I'll tell you this. Remember, I was talking to somebody earlier this morning about it. I said, remember this. The world is a stage, and everybody plays a part, whether you know it or not.
Yes. Very. What's the movie that what's his name? Jim Carrey played in. What was that movie?
Or when he was in the
He was on the sound set. What was it called? Oh my God.
Show.
The
Truman
Truman
Show.
The Truman Show. Or what is it? Wag the dog or something like that.
That's right.
Right. So
I was talking about the war. I said the war stage. Look, let me show you how the war is set up. Now check this out. They got people, Ukrainians, dressed up better than we are dressed up over here now. They're in the middle of a war. They got beautiful coats and clothes on. They got a speck of dirt on them. They're bright and shiny colors like they just stepped out of a Macy's ad. But all around them, buildings are blown up. Cars are blown up. There's no stores. Everything is in rubble and shambles. But they look like they just stepped out of a movie. Now, last Friday, they had 109 baby strollers lined up, brand spanking new, clean like the clothes they had on stuff. Who in the middle of a war has time to line up 109 strollers to represent the 109 children that were supposed to be killed in the bombing? I said, wait a minute, man. Where's that coming from?
everything is staged. Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, and all what the fans say is not the ideal and not is not the knowledge of what Gene Deal in this program is only reviewing what the fans are saying, and it's not necessary our thoughts.
Right, exactly. These are not the views of the people who show or everything. But I tell you this, the thing is this, these people are put in front of us to keep us from thinking.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
As the saying goes, are ye not entertained?
Right.
Because that's what you get with these people. They're all about entertainment because they are what?
Our entertainers, right? Exactly.
Amani, the number is 201-969-6168. Yo, listen, thanks, man. I appreciate you for that call, man. Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Dr. Lou. See, I'm gonna take this last call.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be up out of here.
I had a good time. This is like really cool. So
This is Chicago
yeah.
in the house.
Yes, everything is a real life movie. Miss Artist,
Hello, how
yes.
you doing? This is Big Gene, man. Let me put you on the show. Hold on. Say your name, where you from. Welcome to the Pop-Off Show with Big Gene and Miss Pleasant.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Eric from Chicago.
Hey, shout out to Eric in Chicago.
Thank you. Hey, listen, Big Gene, I just want to let you know, man, I've been following you since that Raw Deal, the Big Night, and honestly, everything you've been saying in there is a complete 360 from like all these different shows I've seen up on Netflix and the movie Notorious, and man, it's just crazy. But you know, I got two questions for you.
Go ahead, brother.
The first question is whatever happened to the group Total? Because like nobody ever talks about Total anymore.
Someone moved to Atlanta. One was dealing with a couple of members of Junior Mafia, and then nothing
Okay, wait.
that I know of.
Could I tell my total story?
He didn't answer your total story. He asked what happened to him.
Well,
But if you want to tell your total
Can I
story,
tell my total story?
because I brought her on.
I used to go on tour sometimes with him. He used to bring me or whatever. So
She used to
this
smoke the guys out.
This particular time we were backstage and I guess all of the costumes didn't come or whatever. And
No, they got stolen.
They
One
got
got
stolen.
stolen.
Oh, okay, they got stolen. Well, they wasn't there, whatever. And Total was getting ready to go on. Total was getting, and I'm giving him his props because this was crazy. Afterwards, we were in Philly backstage, and I'm standing there, and Puff is going crazy, and Pam, the dark skinned one, short hair, couldn't find the top, and they were getting ready to go on. Next thing I know, out of nowhere, Jean is like, "Just go on with your bra." And she went on with her bra, and come to find out, they did a video like that, and they did other concerts and everything like that with her bra on.
But I told her she had like a bustier.
The bustier bra, it was a pretty bra.
I told her what to call to give her. She had the black
The jacket,
suit.
yeah,
I told her give her the jacket.
The jacket.
And just go on with your bra. And then she ended up taking the jacket off in the show and then doing it like that.
Yes, yeah. So that was my little Total thing backstage because I was like, oh yeah, wow, that would look nice. You know, but
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up. That Big Gene, my second question
Go
was
ahead.
up about Jam Master Jake.
Okay, go ahead.
So like basically whatever, you know, I had remember or whatever, you know, you had told the story of about him or whatever, you know, not paying somebody, I guess, and like some guys was chasing him, y'all had to hem him up or whatever. Was that basically his character? And like, do you think you know that whatever that led up, you know, to his death?
Well, I can't say that because somebody have an incident with somebody that one particular time. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that's that person's character. But I know of more than that particular time that Jay had a problem with paying people their money. That's my own personal stories behind that. Now, people ain't gonna like it. He didn't want to pay us. I was with Tracy Waple. Tracy Waple know the situation. We was bodyguard Onyx up at Club 2000.
oh, wow,
Unique them know
so
about it, stuff like that. But what it is, I always plan for the worst. I had guys on the outside, in the front. I had guys in the back. So when he tried to go out the back, my guys met him back there. I came down there, man, you got to pay that money. He didn't want to pay it. And Tracy said, yo, you got to pay them cats their money, Jay. You're not going to get up out of there. I'm letting you know that right now. That's Tracy Waples. She was right there. So to say if that's his part of his character and that's what led to his demise, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't say that.
Right.
But I had that problem with him when he didn't want to pay me. So I don't know the situation in depth of what had really happened. I only know what I heard in
Right.
the news. All right?
Right. Okay. All right, cool.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Have a good day. Blessings.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate your call.
All right,
Got this last call from Newark, and we out of here, shit. We got an hour and 30 minutes.
All right. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in, that's calling
And
in.
go, you 400 people, go and subscribe. I want y'all to go to subscribe to the
Pop Off
Show on YouTube.
DAPOP
Hello?
OFF show. The
Yeah,
Pop
hold
Off
on,
show.
man. Let me get you on the show. All right? Hey, this is Big Gene and Miss Pleasant on the Pop Off Show.
Hello.
hello, how you doing?
All right, good. What's going on?
What's going on? My name is Anthony. I'm from Camden, New Jersey.
All right. Shout out to Jersey.
Pop, pop,
Of course.
pop.
Yeah, nah, first of all, man, I want to give you your flowers, man. I want to appreciate everything that you do and everything that you share with us, man, for real.
Appreciate that.
I just want to first say that. But I wanted to comment on the Will Smith and the Chris Rock thing. You know, like I just did what you said. You said.
You told him to go back, and he did it.
Yeah, with the Pfizer and the alopecia and all that.
Right.
Man, all that is right, man. I just looked it up, and you said that they got the alopecia cure coming out. That's crazy, man. That's I know for sure now that that's something set up, man. That's crazy.
Bruh, people think that, listen to me, man. I'm retired now. I'll be up looking up shit. I'll be up. I'll get this. I go through every part of the stuff. So when I come, I try, and I ain't gonna tell people my secrets because
He take notes.
Please don't.
you know what I'm saying. I don't tell people my secrets, but what if I make phone calls to certain places, certain people? But I want y'all to know what I know. So I do it in a certain way where you could question me. I do it in a certain way where you can figure it out yourself. But don't think I don't know what I'm talking about.
You could lead a horse to water, but a pencil is always led.
You know what you're talking about. Just
Yeah.
like you've been saying what you've been saying about Big the whole time.
Yes, sir.
When the DEA agent came out and he said exactly what you said 20 years ago, I said, see, there you go.
Yeah.
That, all I need is validity one time. And boom. Not saying that I didn't believe you. I said, oh, man, that's all I need. That's all I need, man. Like I said, I appreciate everything you do, bro. You don't understand, man. You don't understand. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Hey, listen here, man. Would you do me a favor? Tell your friends to tell another friend to go to YouTube and look up the Pop Off Show. It's going to be with Miss Pleasant and Big Gene. We're going to set it off. We're going to do something like this once or twice a week so we can all get shit off our chest. We can all get shit off our mind, and we can try to live a better life for us. All right?
Yes.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yes.
All right, I appreciate you, man. You're going to be our last caller. Thank you.
Thank
and we're
you
gonna
so
sign
much.
out. Yo, shout out your city and your town, man, and where you at.
Camden, New Jersey.
No doubt.
All right. All right. Hey, yo, man, thank y'all for calling, man. This has been this has been
Long time coming.
long time coming. You know, then broke this virgin in
My cherry was popped.
on the Gene Deal Pop Off Show. Yo, Miss Pleasant and Gene Deal going to come here once or twice a week. We haven't figured that out yet, but we will be coming with the call-ins. We're going to pop off shit on we're going to get shit off our chest to bring it to y'all, and then we're going to bring subjects so y'all can talk about. Y'all have subjects so we can talk about, so we all can have fun, man. All
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Thank y'all.
Pop off.
You heard it from Miss Pleasant.
Peace. Let's go eat now.